somehow contribute to your professional life as well as other endeavors. And we also look forward to seeing that you put some of these skills that you have gotten during this training program into proper use. And then it is also our sincere hope that we continue to network, we continue to share information, especially through our community, our WhatsApp community, and seeing what further opportunities lie ahead of us, especially with respect to fact-checking and information verification, and how together we can contribute to a healthy information ecosystem in this country. All of you are aware of, and the media itself needs a lot of work, especially when you look around and when you see them credible. And this means that like we still have a long way to go, and all of us have a part to play in order to contribute to this kind of information future that we want for us as well as for the people around us in South Sudan. Once again, thank you so much, and we'll kickstart straight to the session, and seeing that this graduation lasts 1 hour or 1 hour and 30 minutes, not really 2 hours as scheduled. So when you look at our program, the first agenda is all of us to be able to join the call, and I'm glad some of you are here. And then we'll also have a bit of introduction. All of us tell us about themselves and what they do. If you are in a good place, you can turn on your video, and then you give an overview of the training, some of the key achievements that we have noted, and some of the challenges that we have encountered, and also some of the complaints that we have received from you through the different feedback mechanisms that we have in place. We'll also have remarks from any trainer who might have joined the call. They can give a few comments on certain aspects of the training. And after that, we'll throw the ball back to you so that you guys can give a reflection of yourself, how the training experience has been for you, and how are you going to use this knowledge and skills in your work. And then we'll make some announcements and then begin with the introduction. And for those of you who have not, my name is Emmanuel Bida Thomas, and I work at the EFiSS now as the project coordinator on fact-checking and information verification. So we do training like the ones we've done with you as part of our work. We do also sort of media monitoring. We get to see what conversations are happening online. We do analysis of these conversations, and then we write reports that sort of inform decisions that people take. Also, we get to share this with different stakeholders that we work with, and then use this information to inform some interventions that we want to bring forth to sort of implement with the beneficiaries that we work with. Yep. So that is it about me. And let me give the chance to James Ball. You can tell us about yourself, what do you do, and where you are. For me, I'm in Juba, of course. Yes, James.
Okay, thank you very much for the chance. In the first place, good evening, everyone. My name is James Bol.
Yes, good afternoon.
I'm a student in the University of Baragada, College of Veterinary Science. And so this is my name, and I'm in WOW here. My first recognition actually goes to all. My first recognition goes to all our tutors who have taught and mentored us with fact-checking skills as we are now graduating today. So I would also not forget to thank my fellow colleagues, all the EFiSS Code 5, whom we are finishing this 3 months virtual training programs. Actually, it's not my first time to apply in this program in 2020. I got applied in Cohort 3. I was accepted, but on the process, I didn't make it to complete the training due to some challenges ranging from like how to get connected with the online live videos like what we are doing now on Zoom. I was not that familiar with the process, and so I dropped out at the like in the middle there. So I'm glad that I have got chance to complete in Cohort 5. Yeah. So it is one of the things that I have to be very happy about that. Also, in the course of the training, actually on my side, I learned a lot, and I learned many skills and also knowledge and fact checking and information verifications. And I promise that to use the skill for the benefit of my country, South Sudan, in fighting against misinformation and disinformation among others. And I also request the team to be available to give us the necessary supports that we need, because I think as we are finishing the process today, it doesn't mean that we are 100% efficient and effective in fact-checking skill. But it means that we complete the process, but still there are other sort of things that will be in need of support as we are undergoing the process. Yeah, so this is the little thing I have to say, and thank you very much for the chance. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, James. It's good to know that you are in WOW. Did you attend the physical training in WOW, or you were busy that day?
No, I didn't attend the physical training.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you so much, James Ball. It's good to hear about you, especially you as a student. Probably you have a lot of things that you're working on, but then you've been able to think about to acquire these fact-checking skills. We believe that this will help you a lot, especially as you undertake research, as you do your school assignments. These skills will be of benefit, and should you need anything or should you forget and then you need a helping hand, you reach out to us, and we will still have many of these refresher trainings through virtual platforms, 2 hours and stuff like that, and webinars. So they will not be as in-depth as this, but they will sort of refresh your mind around some of the important and key learning that you got during this period. Yeah, thank you so much. Let me give it to Rajab Mayol. Rajab Mayol, over to you, please. You can turn on your video if you don't mind. Rajab Mayol. Rajab, can you hear us? Give it to Maud Ashek. Maud Ashek.
Hello?
Yes. Rajab.
Yeah, is the chance mine or Maud?
To you.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not like in a Okay, the video is on, but never mind about my
Okay, you can proceed, please. Looks like your network is terrible. Can you come a little bit later? Your network is terrible. Your network, we cannot hear you.
Yeah, hello everybody.
Okay.
I'm known by Rajab Mayol. Rajab is Mayol. I graduated from University of Georgia. All right, no problem.
Okay, great. So let's give it to Maud Martin. Martin Maud, can you hear us?
Yeah, good afternoon, Emmanuel.
Okay, Martin Maud and Philip Ban, can you hear us? Yes, Martin, over to you.
Okay,
yes,
thank you.
We can hear you, Martin. Please proceed.
All right, thank you for this time. I would like to go straight to my introduction. My name is Martin Maud. I'm a student at the University of Juba. I'm studying computer science and information technology. Hello, let me try to turn on my video here. Is it okay now?
Okay. At the University of Juba or at Stafford? Yes. We can see you. Hey, great. Yeah, we can see you.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a student at the University of Juba, not Stafford. I think network is bad. I'm not getting you, Evan. Hello?
We
are hearing you, Martin.
At the University of Juba. Okay, great. Yeah, nice to have you here.
Yeah, my network is disturbing, so I can't hear you well.
Okay, great. Yep. Okay, so let's no problem. Thank you so let's give it to Doru. Doru, can you hear us? Okay. Makur. Majek.
Hi.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hi, everyone.
Yes. Yeah, we're doing introduction. So you tell us who are you, what do you do, and where you are.
Okay, I am Doru Penina. I work from Catholic Medical Mission Board as the communication officer. So I enrolled in this program, but due to some inconveniences, I have not yet finished my assignments. So I'm looking forward to finish. I don't know if you will allow me to. So nice meeting you all.
Okay. So nice for the round of introduction. Maybe let's hear from Kay. Kay, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can.
Please proceed. Please proceed.
Yes. Good afternoon, colleagues. I'm called K. Emmanuel Doko. I am a freelance journalist.
If you don't mind, unmute yourself.
Okay, sorry. I said I'm called K. Emmanuel Doko. I am a freelance journalist. At the start of the program, I had minimum challenges, but when I reached at the middle, there were some other things that took me off. I couldn't finish all the sessions. But the good thing is that it is recorded. From time to time, I'll be visiting the channels and I'll be able to listen to also and be able to append my questions where necessary to the relevant sessions that I wanted some feedback on. I must say also, in the course of this session, though I did not finish, I managed to produce, I think, 2 stories that I shared with the VIDA. This has been made possible not simply because of this training, but because of past engagements that I had with the
plus 211 check that I had some knowledge to fact checking. So even if I did not finish this session, but I passed the engagement that I attended lessons online with the 211, was able to use the knowledge and produce some two fact check stories. Maybe also another challenge that that made me not to finish this session is that I am one who like these live sessions, but most often I find it very challenging when I listen to things online and I leave a question or a feedback, and the feedback comes after maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour when I've already shifted my mind to another thing. So I get revising my mind to the previous point. No, it distorts me. Perhaps also that's why I find it challenging to me finishing up the session. Thank you.
Fide, you are muted.
Okay, thank you so much. I just forgot my microphone was off. Thank you for letting me know. So I was, guys, thank you so much for the round of introductions. Good to know all of you. James Baldwin, Rajab Mayor, Maud Sheikh, K. Emmanuel, Martin Maud, Makur, Daniel Joke, as well as Philip. So taking you through an overview of program, my generally this was the 5th cohort of the empowering in South Sudan, and this session I would say the most challenging one for us, because when you look at the Telegram group that all of you are in, you realize that there are 50, like 40, like over 40 people in the Telegram group. There are 80 now, but there are 2 boys and some trainers. But the trainees, there are around 40 who are in the Telegram group. But then when we looked at the Zoom session, when we were doing the live Zoom session, we realized that only 5 people show up, and Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, sure.
Can you hear me now? Okay. Sorry
So we
about the
can get
network.
you.
You know.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah. So I was saying that this cohort has been has been very challenging, even for us. Like we couldn't understand some of the reasons why certain things are happening, but then all the same, these things happen, and then we get. I was at the point of attendance. When you look at that record, which I would share in the screen, at only 26 out of the 40 participants, this is the last person in the list, and this was attended one session. So only 26 people have attended at least one session. And then when you look at how many people have attended at least half of the session, told me 9 people have attended at least half of the session, you see? So you see this person has attended 20, this one attended 21, 19, 15, 14, 13, 10, 10, 7, 7, 5, 4, 4, and the number goes on. And so you realize that it's been very pretty. It's pretty challenging for us, and that's why when you look at the form for the 6th cohort, right now we are running the application or the call for expression of interest for the 6th cohort, and we actually managed to adjust some key questions in the form so that it helps us better understand the applicants, so that we don't make mistakes when we select who should actually be part of this training. Because we very much love the training to be lively. We didn't intend to change the training from the Zoom live sessions to the YouTube recordings, but we did that because the attendance for the Zoom sessions was very low, and then the sessions were not going to be very interactive, because it's not fair to only expect 3 people in a live Zoom session that is supposed to be for 40 people. You see that? So it's sad, but we hope that in the future things will be good, especially with the 2nd cohort. And of course, we wish you guys the very best. So from the graduation list, somebody was asking earlier. So this would say that people who have attended at least, like I say, 3/4 of the session, and then people who have completed their assignments will receive certificate. Name is there under the people who have finished their assignments. Then it's Ball, Makur Majeng, Martin Mawut, Ruach Mayol, Deng Paulino, Arcangelo Kenyi, Salfa Leu, Daniel Jok, Arosaya, Paul Machar, K. So if you finish the assignments and then your name is here, then that means that you will be able to receive the certificate. And some of the key takeaways that we have noted. Now, I'm just going to go straight away into key announcements. So usually what we do while we will close the for instance, you use subgroups, but not make a new classroom for the cohort that is coming in. So for the news, for the instead, just rename your Google Classroom and where you stopped. This is because we don't really believe that most of you have had the learning opportunity, but we want to give you another chance. So this means that in the next cohort, if you have time, you will be able to join some of our live sessions, because the idea is we want to have some of you also to be trainers, like in the future, we wouldn't want to be training in case we want to go to WOW for training. We can have James Ball there to do the training. We don't need to send somebody from Juba to do that. In case we need some information to be fact-checked from there, we'll just call. Our idea is to build a sustainable network of community ambassadors and people who are very vibrant in the fact-checking network in this country, because we want to build something big that is for the nation, not for 2-1 check or not for DeFi head now. So that is it from my side. We don't have any trainer here present. Now I would throw the chance back to you. I will give the chance back to you if you have any reflection that you want to make as a trainee, and you want to share your experience, how your experience has been during the training. So over to you. Over to you. If anyone wants to say something, want to share their experience, you can raise your hand and speak, or you can do your comments experience. Before I move to the announcements, I will make 1 hour is enough for us to be here before we leave. Anyone wants to say something? So I see there are no hands. I will check the chat box to see if there are any comments. Let me check the chat box and see any comments. Yes, somebody's saying, nice to meet you after quite some time. Yes, nice to meet you too. My network is very poor, so I can't listen to all you're saying. So if your network is poor, I would advise that you follow the session on YouTube. YouTube is good, especially with the poor network. You can it sort of adjusts to the quality of the network, so you can really get clearly if you follow the session on YouTube. And then another one is saying my network. Yes, my network was poor, but it has been fixed. Another one is saying network is very bad from my side. I want to follow. Yes, Salfa, please follow on YouTube. It's very important. So someone says, is it possible for someone to reapply? Yes, it is possible for you to be able to reapply and to do something better in the next cohort. So some key announcements that I'm going to make. One announcement is that congratulations to all of you who will be getting the certificate. We send the certificate via email, and the certificate will be an e-certificate. It's a PDF. You can print from your side if you wish to print, but these days people just use digital. If you are looking for some opportunities and people ask for evidence that you are part of this training program, a recommendation letter to confirm that you are part of this training program. Another thing is, like I said, the Telegram group and the Google Classrooms will be changed. The trainees for the 6th cohort into so probably bring some updates, and I would advise that you part of that community so that you follow some key things, some key trends, because every training we introduce new things. So probably things that were never here in your session would be there in the next cohort. So it would be really nice for you to do that. And then another thing is we are going to introduce what we call fact check for repair initiative. This is to motivate people like you who have been part of our programs. So what happens is give you the chance to be able to pitch for us claims that you would want to investigate, and then you write your article, and then we will pay you the article that is going to be published. So we have a very small rate, but that rate is okay because it can cater for your internet needs, and then it can also cater for any time that you will take in writing that article. So in context of South Sudan, it's not. So I look forward to seeing many of you people. You get to benefit from it over time. And of course, for instance, some of you are in Juba, a physical meeting on Tuesday next week, and some of you have already registered. And of course, we cannot wait. We'll have an online training of the training, and then senior people like K by other entities. So we want to also see you taking the lead to be able to train South Sudanese on understanding some of these things. And then some of you also will invite you to be part of a webinar discussion around some topics of fact checking in South Sudan, and how can we really contribute to improving the entire media landscape. So like I said, it's our collective responsibility, and we all have a role to play. So I would call it a stop there, except any of you wants to make any comments or some important points. Earlier on, I remember I gave you a chance, but all of you seem to be very okay. So any questions? We'll send you certificates between tomorrow and Friday and Monday next week. Yeah, for those who have finished all the requirements, including attendance and assignments. Any questions for us? If you have any questions, please do ask. Any questions? Yes, Raja.
Okay, thanks for the chance, Peter. For me, I have no question, but I would like to request from you to send us the material for the trainings, like the PDF materials, because most of them, we do like them. And as my colleague James said earlier, this is not the end of it. We are going to benefit from it a lot. Yeah, yeah, it will be very helpful.
You are not finding the. You are not finding. Are you not? Are you not finding the material in the Google Classroom?
Not all of them. Some of them are missing. I only find the link for the videos.
Oh, okay. I'm going to put all of them in the
Telegram is better.
And then also, if you are facing challenges accessing them in the Google Classroom, I will also upload to the Telegram. Yeah, I will upload to Telegram, and then you will find it in Telegram. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Another question, Raja?
That's all. Thank you.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you. So thanks. Yes, K. Emmanuel. Yes, K.
All right. I thank you, Beda, for the communications. And
K. Emmanuel.
Are you getting me? Hello, Beda. Are you getting me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah,
yes, I'm getting you.
I just wanted to take this time to appreciate 211 Check or DeFi Head for giving me the opportunity to participate in this training. It has been a wonderful moment interacting with the trainers and some of the members in the platform. And my appeal to the colleagues is that, this is a new form of journalism that is trying to come, and it is picking up on a faster note. And it is good that some of us have learned skills here, and we should not just go and sit with these skills. There are a lot of things that need to be put into use, a lot of rumors. Now that particularly South Sudan is gearing to the election come 2024, there will be a lot of fake news, a lot of rumors. So if we go and just sit, one, the knowledge will have vanished up. Two, we will be risking our communities. So let's try to put the knowledge that we have put here, we have got from here, so that we don't forget it, and we also protect our communities. That's one. Secondly, learning is a personal desire. So sometimes I pity some of my colleagues who can afford to buy for themselves with MBs and data, and they will just like to watch TikTok. It is good watching those TikTok. Yes, if you can use your MBs to look for fake news, yes, than just watching this thing and you just get satisfied, you laugh, you go to bed. But get, spot the fake news from there and come and debunk them. So that way you keep enriching yourself. Attend regular sessions, webinars, online training, so that you get informed of the current, uh, development as far as fact checking is concerned. Those are the two areas of remarks that I wanted to put to my colleagues in the call. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Like I said, Kay will be inviting you in the next few days. You come and just share with us your experience in a webinar and stuff. And also, many of the people in this room will also call them. Yeah, another person who has a question. Yes, Mawood Ashek. Mawood Ashek, you're welcome, please.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Mine is just a question of concerns over the trainings and some experiences that I have went throughout the kind of training we had. Like I'm the guy of the person who always learn when seeing. I like what always like online training in which it is Zoom. It would have consumed much of our time that we are learning. But now things shifted when it came to YouTube. I had all the section, I've downloaded them. I do listen to them, but now it is hard that to do the other assignment attached to them at time, because you found that most of I wait them offline, and it is hard now to gain them back. I don't know if this could change in the next call that are coming in to at least to be live section. It will be far better for most people who like jotting things down and you pose your question. The last and the most question that I raise my hand is ask 211 check. Do you wish in future, or do you have plans in future that at least to have one-on-one training or like a physical person training rather than online training? And that's the question.
Yes, Maud, we have a training. Maud, we have a training on Tuesday. You need to come. We have a training on Tuesday, live one. You getting me?
All right.
We have a physical training on Tuesday, so you can pass by.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. So the problem is physical training. You will say you are busy and stuff like that. You see that?
I beg your pardon?
When it is physical training, some of you will show up late, or you will say.
Okay, I will make sure to come earlier.
Okay, then I'm giving you one spot, so you need to arrive at 8:15. The training starts at 8:30. Okay. Yes. Next person, please. Any? Yes, Doru, you can speak.
Hi, Bida. Yes. You might have said this, but I think I missed it. I would like to know, for those who want to continue with the training, how are we going to go about it?
Okay, so any other person, please?
Dori, we are not hearing you. Anyone there?
I was asking about people who want to continue with the training. Like some of us who have managed to finish the assignment, are we supposed to reapply?
Yes, at that point, Bida has stated before that if person is still wishing to reapply, you are accepted to reapply for the next coming call, as they have stated earlier. That we are all free. If you wish to reapply, you can reapply.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, can I speak? I didn't raise my hand.
Yes, please, you can speak. You can speak.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Bida. Thank you, the organizing of this day. I came late. I want to apologize for that. Now, one of the experience that I have experienced during this training is that
Can you hear him? I can't seem to hear Isaiah. Can you guys?
the time is not actually so. It's not that good for someone who is working in a day. Hello. Yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so one of the experiences, and I want to support the first one we speak before the lady, that the YouTube actually help a lot, especially the recording part. And this one will allow us to continue to be doing some research and learning more because it is recorded. And that's what I want to add here. And I want to say thanks for Emmanuel Bida and the rest of the team that work hard in order for us to reach up to this day. It wasn't easy, especially for those who are working and having offices and doing other stuff. It can interrupt sometimes with your client in the office, and you need to focus on the training. Let me give a chance to others who have experiences, but what I can add here is that, are we going to have a certificate? That is the last question. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. So Doru, I will answer your question. One, yes, you can have the chance to continue with the training. Like I said, one, we have a lot of refresher training that will be happening online and also physically. So please, if you have time, you can. Usually we put most of our trainings, we put them publicly. There's no training that we do that we don't put an open invitation. All our trainings we have open invitation. So once we invite people, so you can register and make sure that you show up. And usually we like it when you register and then you show up. And then there are also people who register for training. You know, like this online training. There are people who register for fun, they don't show up. Also, the same apply with physical thing. They register for fun and then they don't show up. So these are the kind of people that we don't like. Like if you don't have the time, or if you feel this particular thing beneficial to you, you should not really apply, because you should you're also sort of taking an opportunity that is supposed to be for somebody who would likely benefit from this. So Doru, you can attend our physical trainings in case they find you in Juba. You can attend our refresher trainings online. Like on Saturday we have a training, so if you have time you can register for it. It's on Saturday morning. And then we also have webinars where we get to discuss. Also in our WhatsApp group, if you are a member of the WhatsApp group, we share a lot of resources there. We share a lot of opportunities from partners like Africa Check, like PESA check, like the digital forensics lab. So you get to get advanced fact-checking skills that would sort of help you advance your career in research, in news, as well as in fact-checking. And then with AROC, yes, AROC. So the training has been designed. You see, you realize that in this training, you have 4 platforms. One platform is the Telegram channel. The Telegram channel is where you can ask questions about the training and you get answered. We share with you extra resources that will help you related to the training. And then we have the Google Classroom. So the Google Classroom is where we put announcements and where we share with you the resources, such as the presentations and the live videos. And then the third platform is YouTube. YouTube is where the live sessions are live streamed. So this session will remain available for you even beyond the training hours. You see that? And even beyond the training period. And then the last one is the Zoom, the live session, like one we have now. So this gives you a live experience, and then we have real-time conversations like this. So in these 4 ways, like if you're a serious person, you cannot miss out. Because if you miss the Zoom session, you can either follow the YouTube live stream, or you can just read the presentation notes and you get to understand what is happening. And then if you don't understand anything, you can ask questions in the Telegram group. So in our opinion, so we feel that like people in real sense wouldn't miss such learning experience where you have variety of options and see what works for you, yeah? Because we don't force anything on you. We say that, okay, if the Zoom sessions are not good for you, why can't you just follow the YouTube live stream? If the YouTube live stream does not work for you, why can't you just read the notes? And then if you have any question, you can ask in the group. You see this? So like it's sort of connected sort of learning experience for you guys. Yeah, and then the certificate AROC, you will get the certificate. We will send the certificate from tomorrow. We'll begin sending the certificates to all of you. You should comments. Anyone who wants to make comments. Otherwise, let me check the conversations happening in box. And of course, if you want to make any comment, you can let me know. Otherwise, we can close the call. I see most of the presentations have not been shared in Google Classroom. I am going to share the presentation, James. I will share immediately. And then somebody said, I couldn't hear you, but during the live session, many materials were dropped on Zoom chat box, of which someone who joined on YouTube cannot get it. The program is done. Where will we access them? I will share them in the Google Classroom, and then if it is very difficult, we'll endeavor to download all these sessions and then put for you the materials on Telegram, and then you can download all of them from Telegram. I don't know which one is easier for you. We'll do. There's one training that we did recently, and we shared with them the materials on both. Their group was on WhatsApp. It wasn't on Telegram. So what we did was we share with them the material both on WhatsApp and in the Google Classroom. So I think I'm going to do the same for you guys. I will share with you the materials both on Telegram and on Google Classroom. So you download and see what works for you. Yes. Otherwise, looks like there are no extra comments. If there are no comments, guys, I wish you the very best of your afternoon. Congratulations to all of you who have come this far. We thank you so much for your time, and we wish you all the best in your professional careers. For those of you who are in Juba, you can inbox me on Telegram or on WhatsApp, and let us meet on Tuesday next week at Seniors Hub from 8:30 a.m. Please don't miss. Good afternoon once again.